Hello there. Welcome to another project, as it were, and this one is about what I got inside. Yes, I am recording this kind of like a little after. Right now, you just see me just opening up this mysterious brown box. What could it be? Well, a little bit of background to it. I just received this in the mail. It has a very unique little package inside that you may be interested in. And in a few moments, you're going to all find out what it is. But it's nothing really dangerous. Well, in the wrong hands, I guess it could be. Especially if they really suck at using it. But, yeah, I'm just looking at some of the little things right here. Yeah, kind of a boring commentary, I know. But I was actually filming this all in a library, so kind of no noise, and God, my hair is horrible. I had a horrible hair day that day. Sucks. Yes, hide it. I must hide my head. And yes, here's the foam and the other foam piece. No. Come on. Hurry up. Yep. Yeah, bad camera work. Yeah, it's the XP Pen Artist 12. Yeah. It's actually quite nice of a packaging. It has a very good plastic on the outside. And the box itself is actually quite sturdy. And I thought it was going to be a box that you just pop right open. But instead, it's more like, ooh, looky. It folds open, and there's black foam inside, so the screen doesn't get all effed up, as it were. It's not too bad. Well, and it just comes with the basic stuff that you can see and hear, Well, as soon as I show it, yeah, you saw was the black foam inside, and there's the packaging and all that with the all on the tablet. Yeah, it actually didn't take that long. It said it was going to take about 2 weeks. I ordered it on the 25th, and I got it on Monday. And it wasn't actually mailed out until the 27th. Which happened to be Saturday, so yeah. It actually came pretty fast. And no, it wasn't going through the mail. It actually went through UPS. So, you're probably going to wonder, like, oh, how long is this video going to be? Yeah, well, anyways, it comes with the usual stuff. It comes with a booklet with very little information of actually how to use it, more or less. It just really tells you on installation, sort of. Yeah. Same old gobbledygook. Yeah, it's just basically me opening it. And this is the first time I ever had was an XP pen in my life. Not the first time I've ever used one, more or less. The first time was like several years ago, when practically almost nobody really heard of it, and I saw it was a representative and a huge display. Several years ago. Yeah, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. I happened to go on to Anime Expo. I've heard of it, I've seen it, but and then I got to see it in person and all the different display cases. And just to buy one right then and there, oh, I would love to, but I didn't have the money. Yeah, it kind of sucked. But at the time, I didn't have the funds to do so. There was a bag of cables. That tube happens to be the pin inside. with all the nibs. It's like one side pen, the other side nibs. Yep, there we go. Yeah. It's actually not bad of a pen. It was very lightweight, not too heavy, not too light either, but it was a good feel to it. But it's the first time I ever actually opened one of these things in my life. When I did use the XP pen the first time, back years and years ago at the Anime Expo, I actually got to kind of test it out. But I didn't really have much time to go play with it because, well, there was a whole entire convention to go see besides, just this one random thing. But I got to talk to a representative, and he told me more about the features and of the upcoming new devices that they had, plus their giant tablet monitors, and their newest one at the time that was basically a hard drive in it. I didn't get that one; too expensive. I happen to get the 12 right now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It actually works as it does, but for me, my little problem was that my laptop doesn't have the connector for HDMI on this one. My pink laptop did, but unfortunately that one kind of broke down, and I took it apart and took out the pieces out of that computer and then chucked the rest away because it just fried over time, most of the hardware and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, get myself a new computer, which works actually quite well. But some things I can't do on it because I don't know. It's actually because of the video card, because a lot of the programs I like using don't recognize it, say nope, not that video card. Nope, nope, nope. And now that's how it is with this one, but with that old one, yeah, it worked. Some of the programs work with it. So, how I think of it so far, I was actually ecstatic, overjoyed. And people, if they saw me, they were probably thinking, okay, this guy's weird of showing his shit to his laptop. Yeah. I almost did kind of drop the tablet, but I didn't. It was okay. No scratches, no harm, no foul. Yeah, here's the cables and stuff. But what's this for? Well, duh, it's for plugging it into the device to your computer and HDMI. Well, could be worse. Yeah. So, if you haven't noticed, that weird funky end of the cable happened to be the one that you plug into your XP pen, the tablet, and then you have a black USB section that you plug into your computer, plus the HDMI section, you plug that also into your HDMI port on your computer. If you don't have one, then you should get adapters. But it did come with an adapter to connect to a Mac. I guess that was good, but that didn't really help me. But I had was a display port on mine, so yeah. All I'm gonna do is show off what it does, when I do have the connector for the display port. I didn't order it, so it should come in for it said on the 10th of May. So yeah, and when I upload this, I'll upload another video a few days later. That would be me showing off the tablet as I'm drawing with it. But yeah, I did draw with it with this one just to show how it worked. That it does respond, it still works, even though I couldn't see Jack on the screen. But it was still capable of being used as a tablet. So, in case of, let's say, you can't see it, but you're still good at with the old Wacom tablets and stuff, which I have one, I think I'm better with this of drawing than the Wacom. Because a new tablet and all that, new tablet feel and smell to it. That could be, but could also be that I'm used to drawing in that way. Not really. I just think it has a better feel of the pen. The Wacom is not too bad. I think it really is about the drawing space. Because the XP is actually quite bigger in space, just visible space of you drawing. While my little Wacom, it's okay, but it's really, really tiny. Like, it has this black section where you think, oh, this whole black pad area I can draw in. Nope, it's within the dotted area is your drawing area. So in case if you never had a Wacom, that's what it is. And when I first used the Wacom, I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? But it was like kind of going back into college, of staring at the subject while drawing, but not ever looking at your drawing. But in this case, I'm looking at a screen that would be like looking at my paper, but I still have to look downwards. It's just a natural reaction to look where I'm moving my pen. But in this case, I had to, like with the Wacom, I had to be a lot closer to the tablet with the pen to be able to move the cursor. But I can also pick it up and go in any spot, That's if I was obsessed with moving cursors around. But this one just felt a lot better. A lot better. I'm a little tired right now, so excuse the yawning. And all the ums and all that. But all in all, I'm still actually quite satisfied. It's a very good size for me, It's not too big and it's not too small. It has a rich color display, but it has some getting to used to, but not too much. If your system is capable of using it, I say go for it, because it's a lot easier to use since, you can see right there and you can just mess with it. And I say, no matter what your price preference is, this happened to cost me $249, no tax actually, and a free shipping and handling. I was ecstatic with that. It was like, oh yeah. Yeah, it worked out good. And that's just me, bumbling around with the device and saying, where am I going to put this? But yeah. I never really looked at my my laptop really that well. I did when I first got it, and then I just kind of forgot about the other ports because I don't really use them, because I have his it's a refurbished ThinkPad X220, so I just have a higher more memory and a bigger hard drive than what it originally came with when it actually was first released. So yeah, it still has the expansion port. It has 3 USB ports, and 2 of them are USB 2.0 and one of them is a 3.0, and I have as a VGA port. So why VGA? And then I have this other weird HDMI port of some sort, which I know it's one of these versions of HDMI. I don't remember which one it's called, but on the sites it kept on saying, it's a display port. Whatever. Display port. Hey, but that's it. Oh, and this is me after connecting what it is, and it works all right. I started just messing with it. I tried using the well, I have Windows 10, so I was trying to use the auto. Yeah, what is it? The screen capture already comes with it. It didn't really work out for me, so it took me a while. So I decided to use another program that I haven't used in a while. It works pretty well with most programs, but this one, it kind of has that little blockiness to it. I thought there was like something wrong until I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't really work too well with a lot of programs, especially like a lot of my drawing programs. It's always kind of screwy sometimes. But all in all, if you notice, it feels okay. At this point, my program acted weird to where, it decided not to put up my list of pins. It's like I usually have everything all set, so I don't really go looking for it. So I mainly have it right there underneath, the pin pressure and all that. It would be on the list on the left, and I just usually pick what pen that I have, and I have a list of pens and pencils that I decide, okay, this is what I'm going to use, and just start drawing. But now I'm like looking like, where the hell was it? I'm spending most of the time just trying to figure out where it is, because I really don't use this. And now, yeah, I've tested this out. It does work. Different line works. Yeah, it flows pretty well. I mean, it's very responsive. I like the flowiness of it. It just feels really good, actually. At first, when I first looked at it, I thought, why is it going in having vertices and stuff? But no, that's just kind of the glitching of two programs not working well with each other. Yes, I happen to be using Medibang at this moment, and this is before I updated it, so yeah. And I'm still looking for the pins, in case if you're wondering, like, what the hell is he doing right now? No biggie. I should find it sooner or later. Oh, there I go. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Alright. So, there we go. See, look. Different line works, I don't put on super pressure because I don't really want to damage my tablet. But yeah, works alright. For some reason, it just like stopped and got rid of the little messy, blocky symbols or whatever. It was actually like a ghosting of the pin, or showing where the icon of where I'm going to be drawing. So, or just making scribbles and all that. It's not really drawing. I'm just saying, look. And yeah, I'm using the other part of it as a eraser. In case if you didn't know, the pen has like a pen section on the nib side, and then you go on the other side. Of the pen itself, it's an eraser, and it erases. It's already preset as that. It's just weird, but it's also kind of natural to do so. So I don't have to go and select. Oh, eraser. It's already pre-selected. That's the other mode on it. But yeah, it does flow very nicely. Has a good feel to it. even though I couldn't see nothing on my tablet, I'm just looking at the screen and making doodles. That's all I'm doing. So, yeah. Well, I hope you liked it, and I'll put everything in the description down below, so don't worry about it. Yeah, and have a great day. Alright, bye-bye. Ciao!